Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Triple H and WWE Creative continue to update the match card for WrestleMania 41 less than 4 weeks before the blockbuster premium live event. One of the titles that will likely be defended at the Showcase of the Immortals is the United States Championship. This Friday, on SmackDown, LA Knight will put his title on the line against Braun Strowman, who became the #1 contender after a DQ win against Jacob Fatu in Bologna last week. The match ended in disqualification after an interference from Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa, who inadvertently cost the Samoan Werewolf the opportunity to get a title shot. The new bloodline is expected to interfere in the U.S. title match, and if the referee calls for the bell, the monster among men may snap and destroy everybody, including LA Knight. Braun Strowman could then turn heel for the first time since September 5, 2022, 935 days, and demand a rematch for the title at WrestleMania 41. Jacob Fatu could also rejoin the race, forcing SmackDown GM Nick Aldis to make it a triple threat match for the show of shows in Las Vegas. LA Knight would still be the favorite to win this one, while a likely interference from Solo Sikoa could lead to a Jacob Fatu face turn and a feud with the former self-proclaimed tribal chief after WrestleMania 41. However, the angle is currently speculative. In a backstage interview with Kathy Kelly last Friday, the former Universal Champion stated that he'd be a guaranteed shoo-in at WrestleMania 41 if he dethroned LA Knight as the US Champion on SmackDown. That said, the question is what path Triple H and WWE Creative will follow regarding that LA Knight vs. Braun Strowman match this Friday in London, England. The landscape of WWE has shifted dramatically since Triple H took over creative control, bringing long-term storytelling and character evolution to the forefront. With WrestleMania 41 on the horizon, one of the biggest potential shakeups in WWE could come in the form of a major heel turn, one that would send shockwaves through the SmackDown roster. After 935 days of dominance and popularity on the blue brand, LA Knight stands as the perfect candidate for a shocking heel turn. A fan favorite who skyrocketed to superstardom with his charisma and undeniable connection with the WWE Universe, Knight turning heel would be a bold move by Triple H, but one that could redefine the road to WrestleMania 41. For nearly 3 years, LA Knight has been on an undeniable hot streak. His rise to main event status has been nothing short of meteoric, with fans rallying behind his catchphrases and larger-than-life personality. However, every megastar eventually reaches a crossroads. While Knight has been beloved, there's an argument to be made that his babyface run has hit a plateau. WWE has built him as an underdog challenger, but he has yet to win the big one, whether it's the undisputed WWE Championship or a Royal Rumble victory. With that frustration boiling over, a heel turn could be the perfect reset, allowing him to fully embrace the arrogance and ruthlessness that made him such an effective villain in NXT and his early WWE tenure. A shift in attitude could be the key to LA Knight's evolution from a popular star to an all-time great. Imagine a scenario where he snaps, frustrated by repeated failures. He turns on the fans and blames them for his shortcomings, claiming they only love him when he's chasing, but never truly support him when he needs it most. One of the best ways to execute this heel turn would be during the 2025 Royal Rumble match. LA Knight could enter as one of the favorites, battling his way to the final moments, only to be eliminated in a controversial fashion. Perhaps he reaches the final 2 against a returning Cody Rhodes or a new breakout star like Carmelo Hayes. After an intense battle, he gets eliminated, but instead of accepting defeat, he snaps. He could assault the winner post-match, turning full heel in an explosive moment that sets the stage for WrestleMania 41. Alternatively, if he were to win the Rumble, he could begin displaying heelish tendencies in the lead-up to Mania, becoming more aggressive and egotistical as he challenges for the world title. A newly heel LA Knight would need the right opponent at WrestleMania 41. And there's no better choice than Cody Rhodes. By 2025, Cody could be holding the undisputed WWE Championship after dethroning Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. While Cody is a beloved babyface, a heel-led Knight could provide him with his toughest challenge yet. Imagine Knight cutting promos where he mocks Cody's journey, claiming that he's the real megastar of WWE, not some legacy act living off his father's name. Knight could accuse Cody of being handpicked by Triple H, while he had to fight tooth and nail for his opportunities. The build-up to this match could be electric, with Knight displaying a mean streak, ambushing Cody at every turn, and even aligning himself with a new faction or manager to solidify his villainous ways. If WWE doesn't position Knight in the world title scene, there are other intriguing heel storylines he could be a part of. Knight has formed alliances with stars like AJ Styles and Kevin Owens in recent months. If WWE decides to pair him with one of them in a tag team run, it could be a perfect setup for a betrayal. Imagine Knight and Owens challenging for the tag titles, only for Knight to turn on Owens in frustration after a loss. This would immediately establish him as a hated villain and set up a high-profile feud leading into WrestleMania 41. The Bloodline saga may evolve post-Roman Reigns, and if Knight turns heel, he could shock the world by aligning himself with Solo Sikoa and the new Bloodline. This would be a power move, positioning him as a top villain under the guidance of Paul Heyman or even a returning Jacob Fatu. LA Knight versus Jey Uso could be a fresh feud, as both have been on parallel paths to stardom. A heel Knight mocking G for breaking free from the Bloodline, only to still be stuck in the same cycle of losses, could make for a compelling story. If executed properly, LA Knight's heel turn could propel him to new heights. While his babyface run has been wildly successful, Triple H has always been a mastermind at pulling the trigger on turns at the right moment, just like he did with Seth Rollins in 2014 and Roman Reigns in 2020. A heel LA Knight could be more vicious, calculated, and focused, allowing him to reach the next level of main event status. It would open the door for fresh rivalries, dream matches, and a potential world title reign by the end of 2025. As WrestleMania 41 approaches, the WWE Universe should brace for the possibility of their favorite man embracing the dark side, because when frustration turns to fury, the megastar might just become the most dangerous force in WWE. Triple H has shown that he's not afraid to make bold moves for the sake of compelling storytelling. LA Knight's journey has been incredible, but all great characters must evolve. A heel turn after 935 days on SmackDown could be the perfect twist to keep his momentum fresh and exciting heading into WrestleMania 41.